Hey, welcome everyone. This is Humanity Chats with Marjy. We do this on Thursdays. We get together and talk about everyday issues that impact humans. It's good to have you here. If you're joining us, tell your friends that the program started. Also, let us know where you're watching from. Welcome to our YouTube viewers. Welcome to our Facebook viewers, podcast listeners. Thank you so much. The last time we checked, we had fans in 19 countries. That is amazing. I wouldn't have thought that when this journey started. You all know, for the regulars, you all know how this journey started. It was about my book, Same Elephants, which came out in March of 2020, and the book tour got canceled because of COVID-19 and because of the human oath in the book and the theme that runs across the book. I thought, okay, why don't we do these little chats and talk about everyday issues impacting humans? And here we are. Now we have Humanity Chats. Thank you so much for tuning in every week. There are times that, I do not even feel like coming on. Like today, I had a long face. I just didn't want to do the show. But here I am smiling with my bright pink lipstick, welcoming you all. Let us know where you're watching from. Today we're going to have Rozalynn and Gabby Goodwin of Gabby Bows and Confidence. Whoa, those two are amazing. They have products in 50 states, 12 countries. They've been featured in so many news outlets. They've been on Now This, Essence Magazine, The Today Show. Hey, these two are killing it. They're doing such a great job. And, little Gabby, well, she's not so little anymore. She's a teenager, but she just got her own headquarters for her products. How amazing is that for parents to motivate their daughter, their kid, and to help them achieve their dream. This is amazing. And I cannot wait for you all to meet Gabby and Rozalynn. It's going to be an exciting conversation. It's Black History Month. We want to celebrate. We want to uplift. We want to see all that Black girl magic. We want to see the Black excellence. We just want to see the good stories, because you know what? We want our kids to see what is possible out there and that they can be great. We want to celebrate each other. We want to uplift each other. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're going to go ahead and bring Gabby and Rozalynn in shortly. Thank you.
Hi.
Hey, ladies. It is so good to see you.
Great to see you too. Thanks for having us.
Well, it is an honor. I mean, you guys are big shots. So it is like, okay, they're on this little bitty show. Okay, we have made it.
Listen, you all are doing amazing work. Your family's doing amazing work. And we were just so happy and excited and honored to get connected with you all last year.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. By the way, Rozalynn, I'm really digging the color of your outfit.
I needed to put on some brightness. Like you mentioned before, you don't necessarily always feel like moving with everything that is going on. We've certainly personally had some trials in the last week. So I have to motivate and encourage myself through everything, and color certainly helps.
Yes, I'm very sorry about the trials that have come your way. life is so unpredictable these days, and for every day when we wake up and don't have a headache or don't have any body pains, we just give praise and thanks to the Almighty for seeing us through. And so I'm so glad that despite everything that you're going through, you still made it out here.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, this is Humanity Chats. We get together for 30 to 45 minutes. Sometimes we go past our time limit and we talk about everyday issues that impact humans. Today, it is such an honor to have you both here. It's Black History Month, and to have this Black girl magic and success on the screen. I cannot believe what the two of you have done. And it's not just the two of you, your family, your entire family, your husband, his comedy, your son, when you bought that house for Gabby and how he was carrying all the things in there. You guys are an amazing family.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are definitely blessed and just walking in the purpose God set for our family.
Amen. Amen to that. Now, do you want to give us a little intro? Tell us about Rozalynn and Gabby. Who are you guys?
All right. So I'm Gabby. That's my mom, Rozalynn.
Hello.
And we are the founders of Confidence and the inventors of Gabby Bows, the first and patented double face, double snap barrettes. And how they work is they have two faces, so you can see the design both ways, and have teeth and craters to trap the hair. You wrap the hair around the center strip and snap one and close and snap the other and close, and it does not come out. So no more lost bows. You will never lose a bow, never again, never. And with our patented barrettes, our plant-based hair products, and other solutions, we are able to remove the stress from the hairstyling process so that moms, dads, and girls can cherish their precious time together doing hair.
Wow. You know what, Rozalynn? Do you want to just take a seat and just have Gabby do this show? This is amazing.
That's usually what happens. I was like, oh, you want me on? Gabby can do it by herself. She really can.
You must be proud of your young woman.
Very, very proud. We are very proud.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, you know what? I'd like to know a fun fact about each of you. So, Mom, you want to go first?
Sure. I think a fun fact about me is that I cannot whistle. I've tried for 43 years. I've not been able to figure out how to whistle. Like I can't. It is it's like an inside joke, and my husband, of course, is a traveling stand-up comedian, so he has a ball laughing at me that I can't whistle. So yeah, that's a fun fact.
Well, that's good. I was about to say that's good to know, but I don't know what's good about that. I know that if I'm going for a walk with you and I can't find you, there's no way you can whistle for me to know where you are.
No, you need your phone on you. You
Yelling, screaming.
You got to yell, scream, pull out your beeper from the 80s or something like that. I can't help you with the whistle.
Oh, sweet Lord. Well, viewers, Rozalynn just shared her fun fact with us. She also serves as Vice President for Engagement and a lobbyist for the South Carolina Hospital Association. So, this woman is goals, but she cannot whistle.
Hey, God always gives us something to humble us.
I know, right? Stay humble, girl. Gabby, you want to share a fun fact?
As a fun fact about me, besides entrepreneurship, I've actually been a dancer for over 10 years. So I started dancing when I was 2. So, yeah, I dance, and I also play the violin at my school, too.
What? So, oh my goodness, we should have planned this for you to show us some dance moves. That is awesome. And you play the violin?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness, Gabby, can you be my daughter?
Spirit in the spirit.
Oh, amen, amen, amen to that. Wow, that is amazing. So who's your favorite? Who's your favorite musician?
I don't really have a favorite like classical music. I mean, there's the classical like Bach and Beethoven and those people. But I mean, I really played violin. I really liked it. I mean, I honestly had a choice between strings or chorus, and I didn't want to sing, so I chose strings, and I like playing the violin because you have high notes or low notes too.
Well, viewers, you heard that. Gabby is bougie. She plays strings. Yeah, she plays the violin. Just picture that. Just picture that. This is Black girl magic. This is Black excellence. I mean, can you just feel the love here? Let me see some loves. Let me see some comments in the chats, because this girl is amazing and God has really blessed her. She is 14 years old now, and she is already a CEO. She is the CEO of confidence. Every time I see confidence, I'm like, that girl got confidence. So Gabby, congratulations. I am loving these fun facts about you. And I know you gave me a little overview about Gabby Bowes, but I have heard and read so much about your company and what you've been doing. Can you give us the history, the background?
Yeah. So when I was, little, and I know I didn't have this problem. I mean, my mom would spend about 15, 20 minutes doing my hair in the mornings, because she would drop me off at school and then pick me up to find that half of my bows were gone and that my hair was a complete mess. So she was very frustrated. She was going to the store every 1 to 2 weeks, continuing to buy barrettes that did not stay in her daughter's hair. And through that, she actually went on a Twitter rant talking about how terrible these barrettes were. And a bunch of other moms were talking or agreeing with her about how these barrettes didn't stay in their daughter's hair. And our pastor actually jumped into the conversation and said, sounds like a market you need to break into. And I was about 5. And I was pretty optimistic at 5 and wanted to and dreamed a lot. So I was super excited my mom told me about it, and well, in an indirect way, but it wasn't like, hey, they told us that we need to start a business. It was just like she was frustrated one day and mumbled under her breath, do we really need to make a bow or something like that? And I was like, Mommy, are we going to make a bow? So I was super optimistic about this idea, and I didn't really know what entrepreneurship was, but I did know that I wanted to inspire people, and I saw this as a way to do that. So I literally nagged my mom every single day about these barrettes. We'd be grocery shopping. I'll be like, Mom, my bow's going to be sold in this store. So I was super excited. And after 2 years of working on barrettes, trying to figure out how we can make them stay, we've been in business for almost 7 years and about 4 days. So that's exciting. So we've been in business for almost 7 years, started in 2014.
Amen. Amen. With your pastor's intervention and everything, I think this was a Jesus thing. And, I'm speaking into your future, girl. You are going to be that multi-millionaire, and I will be that auntie who's going to come to my first.
You receive it.
Amen. 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 Oh my goodness. So you guys launched this company. You have this online store. How do you keep things going, Rozalynn?
Wow. I need to shout out Janet, who just realized she can't whistle either. I think it's more of us out there, and we just need to confess it in the comments. But shout out to Janet for being honest. How do we manage it? How do we keep it going? I mean, we really just through support and help and grace and prayer. I mean, there's no one answer. Like she said, we've almost been at this for 7 years, and there have been numerous times that we didn't want to keep going, or I didn't want to keep going. And I often say that if you're not thinking about quitting once, twice a week, you probably aren't doing anything. You're not doing anything transformational or trailblazing. When you are blazing a trail, when you're doing something no one has done before, when you're doing something no one in your family has done before, we were new to entrepreneurship. That carries a lot of weight and pressure. And there, a lot of times you look at it and be like, man, I have a job. Like, why am I adding on more? I could just work my job. So there definitely have been times that I didn't want to keep going, but having Gabby and her being persistent and her really being enthusiastic and excited about the possibilities and being optimistic certainly kept us going. My husband jokes, we don't have a Joe Jackson operation going on over here. She really does enjoy entrepreneurship, and she's pushing us. We're not making her be an entrepreneur. So that has kept us going. And we've certainly checked in with her and said, look, you still want to do this? Because this is a lot of sacrifice. And it's not just time. It's been a lot of our personal money. It's been just a lot of sacrifice. Any parents out in the audience know exactly what I'm talking about. This is sacrifice to let your child play soccer. Not to mention, investing and pulling money out of 401ks and pulling more, pulling on second mortgages on your home for your child's dream. It's a lot, but she has kept us motivated. She has kept us going. Her passion and her drive to really seriously inspire people, and all of the girls, particularly the Black girls around the world who has been touched in the last 7 years through our brand, that keeps us going as well.
Well, Mama, you are blessed, and you and Daddy are doing an amazing job for believing in Gabby. But you know what? She's not going to let you down. I see it in her eyes. I see her enthusiasm. You are not making her do anything that she doesn't want to. I mean, Gabby wants to make sure she gets that bag. And so
right.
So we are in this together. Right after the show, I'm getting your address, Gabby. I'm going to find you because I'm going to come spend some of your money. Right?
Oh, hilarious.
You guys have this is the thing. This is the kicker. Audience, I see your comments in there. I'm gonna come to you. But these two have been featured everywhere. I mean, Gabby is so humble. But this girl, Essence Magazine, I saw her on Black Enterprise. I mean, when her parents bought her that headquarters, she has been on Aspire TV, The Real, Today Show. She has met celebrities, and she is still humble. She still does dishes. Sometimes she doesn't want to do it, but she's still
right.
So tell me about that experience, about all this bougie, great lifestyle, this Black excellence. Tell us, let us be happy for you.
I mean, I'm super honored to be featured on all of these different platforms. I mean, you would never know that I would be featured on, the Today Show starting at 7. So it's been a great opportunity to be able to reach other people through major platforms. But I mean, it came through work, and it came through being able to, get to where we are today. So pushing hard, as my mom said before, there's a lot of hard times in entrepreneurship. I mean, there's so much work that you have to put into, creating that success that you want. But I'm super happy that we've been able to be on all these different platforms and still be able to touch people and inspire people to go for their dreams as well.
Well, that's amazing. You have touched so many, and I know there are all these young girls that are inspired by you. And I see what you do, and I see different kids do things and get involved and volunteer and start businesses. And I tell you what, I can separate the real deal from the rest. And viewers, this is the real deal. you would want this family to be your family. I am claiming auntie status right now. You would want to love on this family. Now we're gonna go to the chat room and see the comments that we've been getting because we don't want people to feel that we have neglected them. Oh, okay. That's a lot of people. Um, Janet said, hello, ladies. Well,
Hello.
hey, Janet. It's Marjy, Rozalynn, and Gabby. Okay. Greetings from Minnesota. Well, greetings, Rosamond. Okay. Rosamond is saying a lot. Yeah. She's excited. You got another auntie, Gabby. You got a cousin, Rozalynn.
Right.
Angela is watching from New York. She said hello. Greetings from the Big Apple. Well, you know what, viewers, as you are watching and as you are impressed, remember to go to gabbybose.com and check the products out. Go support this family, share it with your network. If you have any nieces, grandkids, daughters, make sure they're getting this beautiful product. This is really important. We've got to support each other. Oh, Janet, you're the one who can now whistle. We're family. We're family. Well, Tashma, you said multi-talented. Yes, Tashma, that both of them are. I mean, Rozalynn is a powerhouse herself. She is a working mom, and she is helping her daughter and her husband out with their businesses and their dreams. I mean, this mom, if we have any entrepreneurs here, or if anybody owns a spa, this mom needs a spa treatment after COVID-19. I got her digits. Contact me, please. We got Joyce saying, yes, Gabby. Yes, Joyce. Okay, Rosie said, Black Girl Magic. Look, Gabby, Auntie Rosie is stalking you right now. I'm not even going to highlight the next comment. Thank you so much, Rosie. Oh my goodness. Lydia, what are you saying? Gabby, you are an inspiration to us all. Look, this is amazing. Oh, Rosie says she's proud of you. Look, Rosie, yes, that's your new niece. Hey from North Carolina says more court. Julie says, way to go, Gabby. Well, I'm seeing all these lovely comments here. Keep up the good work, says Jovan. Look, thank you guys. This is amazing. We are loving your comments. And you know what? It would even be better if you visit Gabby's website. Rosalynn's website is gabbybose.com. They've got products there. And I'm going to ask them about their new product, Confidence. They can tell us a little bit more about that. And if you guys would be interested, I'm pretty sure everybody could use a little bit more of confidence for their hair. And come on, guys, tell us about that product.
Yes, so we have the bows. We have them in 3 designs and 15 colors. And with that, I mean, we've been able to grow with not just the bows, but there's a book written about me. There's a box, like a caboodle. But the thing that we have just released, and the thing that is, our biggest focus of right now is our hair products. So this is one of them right here. But our Confidence hair products, and we changed the name of the barrettes. We changed the name of the with the hair products as well. But as I've been able to grow in business, I've also been able to grow my confidence. I mean, I was a really shy girl before I started, which people may not believe, but I was very shy growing up. And as I was able to learn more in entrepreneurship and then also learn more about my hair and be confident in it as well, we were able to, serve the needs of our supporters who were telling us, oh, we need help with detangling, or we need help with my daughter's scalp needs help, or anything like that. So we've been able to grow a full line, 6 products of plant-based, girls' natural hair care products for your child, vegan-free, vegan, cruelty-free, all that, for your child's hair, and also for you. My mom uses it as well. Yeah. So we have this one that's in my hand right now, the detangling milk. is what people call liquid gold.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to detangle the hair easier with less tears, because I know there's a lot of tender-headed girls out there and even boys. My brother's tender-headed.
Yes.
So we can help you with that. We have the scalp pomade, which is a plant-based alternative to grease. Grease actually has harmful chemicals that will actually suffocate the scalp. So we created this plant-based alternative so you won't have to worry about that on your child's scalp. We have the moisturizing style cream, which you're able to style your hair with. I do my twists, braids, anything like that, and the moisture stays in the hair. So I usually get my styles in for about 2.5 weeks, and the moisture stays in. I just recently, actually on Black Friday, we released 3 new products to complete the line. So we came out with a shampoo, a conditioner. This can actually serve as a leave-in conditioner, but we created a wash-out conditioner, and then also a revitalizing spray, which can make your twist outs or your styles presentable. If there's any frizz, we can control that, and that's our full line of hair care products. You can go to, as Ms. Marjy said, GabbyBows.com to buy them.
Wow, it sounds like an awesome product. And your mom's hair, she's styling and profiling. So, I'm gonna. Hey, nieces, I have a niece whose birthday is coming up. Well, I have 2 nieces who have your birthday coming up in February. Koshi, you know what you're getting for your birthday. You're getting confidence products. So tell your mom not to buy you any hair products, okay, girl?
Love it.
And you know what? Even Adam, I'm gonna buy some confidence products hair, so he can style it and just do that thing he does. Like stepping out, feeling all cool. He's in quarantine right now, so he's got to. When he gets out of quarantine, he's got to step out in style with some confidence. How about that?
Yes.
Now, Rozalynn, this is just amazing. Rozalynn, can you tell me about Mommy and Me? You are like the best parent. We got to give you the Oscar for parenting. Tell us about Mommy and Me.
We launched the Mommy and Me Entrepreneurship Academy back in 2018. Wow, it's been 2018. We were, of course, traveling before the pandemic all over the country and meeting so many girls who, like Gabby, were struggling with their confidence. We'd meet girls who the moms would say they were so excited about meeting Gabby, but then when we met, their head was down. They couldn't make eye contact. They just struggled with a lot of what we saw Gabrielle struggle with when we started out. And Gabby really just had a heart and still has a heart for those girls and said, Mommy, I want girls who look up to me to know that they can be CEOs just like me. Like, entrepreneurship helped me grow my confidence. I want to help other girls do the same thing. So we researched and tried to figure out, okay, how can we duplicate what we're doing? How can we share what we are doing? How can we share our experience? How can we share our brand, share our products, share how she has grown in her confidence with other girls? And we launched the academy. I think Javon is in here. She's a member of the academy. They are in California, but over 50 girls in 16 states. Her girl boss, we call the girls girl bosses. Sanyu is one of our shining stars. We're just so proud of how they have developed over the last few years. Some of them have just come on. Some of them have been on since the beginning. Sanyu was one of our first girl bosses. So just to see her grow, her confidence grow, it is essentially we're teaching them what we know about business. They get an affiliate link, so they get a generous commission on any sales that they lead to our website. They also get product to sell. They get a starter kit, so they get bows, they get hair products to sell, and they also get coaching and mentoring from us. And they're part of a private community of all these other driven moms and amazing girls. And we're all learning and growing together. And that is what the academy is. They're family to us. So every time I go live in the group, it's, hey, Academy family, because they really are family to us. They are growing and learning with Gabby. They have a monthly chat with Gabby and the girls, the first Sunday of every month. Quarterly, we'll bring in expert trainers to teach them anything from YouTube or Instagram and just how to grow their business through social media, and establish their business, particularly online, since we're not doing a whole lot of in-person events. But that is the academy. We're teaching and trying to train up the next generation of girls to be confident, to learn entrepreneurship. And even if they don't stay in entrepreneurship, those invaluable life skills that they learn, how to stop a stranger at a vendor show and sell, that's going to take them far. When they go in an interview, if they don't decide to stay in entrepreneurship, they'll know how to sell themselves. They'll know how to sell products, and they can sell anything because of that. So invaluable life skills learned through the skills and experiences of entrepreneurship is what the academy is all about.
That's wonderful. And you know what? I liked what you said about the next generation. You are pouring knowledge into the next generation. So the world is going to be better because of what you and Gabby are doing. That is amazing. Talking about being able to kind of cold call and sell. My son Adam, he's driving now, and his trunk, yes, his trunk always has stuff. And his uncle is like, when Adam shows up at your house, he's like, "Uncle, I got a hoodie. Need some books." He's always trying to hustle somebody and sell something, and it's so funny. But I guess you just need that hustling mentality, So thank you so much to you and Gabby for doing that. Now, with what you shared with me, do you have tips for our listeners on how they can also start a business or create a product?
Absolutely. If you have a product idea, there are usually three things that I tell people, because people reach out all the time. I've got an idea. What do I do next? The first thing I encourage people to do is try to make it themselves. Because a lot of times people will say, "I've got an idea of something. Can you tell me who can give me a grant to help me make it?" May I answer this question for you right now? Nobody. Okay. Nobody is investing in you if you have not invested in yourself. This is not how this works. So you need to figure out how to make it. And that's exactly what we did. Now, we had a plastic barrette that required plastic injection molding, so we could not make this. But the next best thing we could do was hire someone to draw the idea that was in our head and draw a 3D image. And that is what we tried to pitch to companies, because we were trying to sell the idea. That's a whole other story. We won't go there. But we paid somebody to draw the idea. So if it's not something you can make, you can at least hire a drawer, an artist who can draw the image of the idea in your mind. And then from there, you can figure out, okay, can I make a prototype? Do I reach out to an engineer? But try to make it in some type of way. And then do your research. You don't want to spend a whole lot of time and money on something that's already out there and you don't make different enough that it stands out. Because you may have an idea, but somebody might have already invented it or created it. It doesn't mean that you can't create that again, but you need to make it different enough that it stands out. And then protect it in any kind of way. It costs, when we started, less than $300 to get a provisional patent from the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Maybe a little bit more than that now. And it's not a full patent. We have invested in patents. We've got 3 full-blown patents, but it at least gives you a year to explore, have conversations with people, and have a little bit of assurance that somebody won't just run off with your idea. But make it, research whether anything else is out there, and then protect it in some type of way if you've got a product idea. Those are just kind of the first 3 steps.
Well, looks like, Rozalynn, you should get ready to write your book. I mean, Gabby has her book, but mommy, you got to get on it, because you've got all these ideas, and look at what you've done with your beautiful daughter. Trust me, we got to find some publishers for you, because you have a wealth of knowledge to impart to our community, to the general community, on how to to mold your young girl and to do some of these things and to have people taste that success and for them to know that it takes a lot of hard work. Sometimes we see the end product and we're like, oh, I want to be like this. Oh, I want to have this too. I want to go on the Today Show. I want to do this. But hey, Rosalyn's book will tell you.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yes, Mama. Yes, Mama. Now, Gabby, I'm coming to you. I know Mom can answer this question, but you guys are all modern, and sometimes you act like we're old and we don't know what we're doing. So tell us, marketing ideas. What are some of your ideas on how to market your product?
It's one of the biggest things that also helped us in growth with social media. So, you may not start off with 1,000 or 20,000 followers, but if you are being consistent on social media, you may post once a day or 3 times a week, but be consistent about your community as well. So posting every day, using hashtags, that's something that helped us a lot when it came to different things like opportunities we had, like the reel and different things like that. So we were able to find, or people were able to find us because of social media. So using that as an asset, as a way to get your product out there. Also for us, we were able to find what social media platforms our target market was really on the most. So that's for us, moms of girls, Black girls specifically. So that's, Instagram, Facebook, maybe even Pinterest. So we try to be more active on there. But be active anywhere, but try to really pinpoint where your target market really is. And that's how you're able to get sales and market to as many people as you can.
That is amazing. Mom, do you have anything to add to that professional advice?
I don't want to mess it up. I hope y'all were grabbing those nuggets. Rosamond got it. She got it.
Yeah. Oh, they're probably comments flying. Okay. See, great to see Gabby, says Michael. Yes, thank you, Michael. I know we've missed some. Dayla said nice. It's Mitchell. See, I need my glasses, Rozalynn. Gabby is so articulate. Oh yeah, what were you expecting? She is articulate. Yes. And we have a comment from YouTube. Angela said she definitely would like to check the products out. She is impressed. Yes, please check the products out and don't just buy it for yourself. Buy it for your friends and family. People are at home. They're trying to get the right filters to work on Instagram with their hair and everything. So buy them the confidence products so they could use that. Oh, Mitchell, yes, thank you. Yes, she is. They are making South Carolina proud. Young entrepreneurs, yes, for sure. And she's going to be getting bigger bags soon. So we better make sure that we are on standby so that she's nice to us. We have Dawn Davis Deck. Hey, Dawn. She says she is such a huge fan of Gabby and Rozalynn.
Thank you.
That Dawn. And Dawn is so beautiful. Yes. Ooh, Gabby, that's another auntie. And look, I can go on and on. This is amazing. Gabby, look at all the love. Rozalynn, you guys. Now, I'm coming back to you, Rozalynn. Tell me about parenting this amazing young woman. And I know viewers, we're at 39 minutes. We're going close to 45 minutes. We may go over, so just prepare yourselves. It's a fun conversation. Rozalynn, can you please tell us about parenting this amazing young woman?
It's a privilege, it's a joy to parent Gabby and Michael. We've got a 10-year-old amazing son who you mentioned already. It is definitely a blessing. Parenting is a gift. It is a gift. And as the Bible speaks about how our children are arrows, it is our job as parents to prepare them for life, direct them toward purpose, seek God and see and find out what that is, and do all we can to invest in them and shoot them in the direction of their purpose. So that's what parenting is. And my husband and I take it very seriously, obviously, because we really do count it an amazing blessing that we have Gabby and Michael, and we want to set them up for success. We want them to be further along. We want them to not struggle with what we struggle with, whether it's insecurities or doubts or fears. We really want them to be so much further ahead than we were when we started. So that's what parenting is to me.
Well, that's wonderful. And then I'm going to remind you about that book again. Okay. So that's a whole chapter in the book. Now, Gabby, Mom just told us about parenting. Now you are a teenager. You're no longer that young girl who started Gabby Bows. How does it feel like to be a teenager? Do you think you're missing out on something? Are you enjoying what you're doing?
I don't really feel like I'm missing out on anything. I mean, there's not really any parties going on anyways, but as I've been able to grow up, I've been able to, notice that because of entrepreneurship, I'm more articulate than, maybe the average 14-year-old. That's what a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, you're so articulate. Are you sure you're 14? You're probably a 40-year-old trapped in a 14-year-old body. So I've been able to grow as a person mentally because of entrepreneurship, be resilient and learn how to speak, because as I'm growing in entrepreneurship, I have to talk to bigger people. So, you have to impress them. So being able to do that, but also, I don't act like, a snobby 14-year-old who has this business, who has a headquarters, who has all this. I really take it lightly. You said that I'm really humble earlier. I pretty much am. I don't really talk about it as much as, I'm not always mentioning, oh, I have this today. Oh, I have that today to my friends. My friends know about it. My friends have actually, been somewhat a part of my business, whether they're taking photos of the products, that was when we were, younger, but, having photo shoots with us or sharing our products, or even, I've been able to bring some of my friends to vendor shows and help them have them help us, decorate and sell, and they're able to learn as well. So it's more being able to help others, because I am a really caring person. So it's not just because of the business, it's also just because I want to help all of my friends succeed as well. So I don't think the business interferes with my teenage years. I think it only propels me forward.
Praise the Lord. And I'm so glad that you kept your friendship network, and it's amazing what you're doing. Just unbelievable. A teenager who is so confident and happy with what she's doing and doesn't need to impress anybody, and is just happy with herself. You're being your true self. That is great. Mom, so what's next for the two of you?
Well, we will continue to grow and prepare the next generation of girl bosses and girl leaders. We'll continue to do that. We've got some exciting things happening, this month, this year, and you just kind of have to stay tuned with us through GabbyBows.com. That's GABBYBOWS.com to hear some of those updates. You'll see Gabby on BET's digital platforms in some days coming. So, be on the lookout for that. We're doing a whole lot to help families, particularly during this pandemic, to care for their daughter's hair at home. And Javon just mentioned we've got a free Facebook group where we help families do just that. The Girls Natural Hair Care and Confidence group, which is on Facebook. And we have a resident natural hairstylist. So we, really, particularly when the pandemic hit, realized that we couldn't go out and train and touch people. So we really spend a lot of time developing, okay, how can we digitally help families who may be really stressed out if, they're not able to get to a salon, and, really just trying to help them make sure they maintain the health of their hair, their daughter's hair. So all things natural hair is in that community. So you'll see us do more with that. We've got our first 5-day challenge, which will be education and fun and affirmations, March 1st through the 5th. So we always have just amazing things happening. Sign up at gabbybose.com for our newsletter, and you'll be able to follow along, and we'll keep you posted when you should be expecting to see Gabby on BT's digital platforms, and then when the next challenge is coming. And our anniversary, of course, is next week. So we will have a special 1-hour flash sale on February the 9th from 7 to 8 p.m. But you got to be on our email list and be following us on social media to know exactly what that code is, because you will be mad at yourself if you missed it.
All right, y'all. You heard gabbybose.com is the place to go. Follow this duo on social media. They've got some great things coming. I mean, Gabby's going to be on the BET digital platform. Auntie here is going to be tuning in. Y'all better make sure that you support this amazing family. And for mothers who are watching who have daughters, I know you're going to be hugging your daughters extra special tonight, because it is possible to have that relationship. I am sure that there are days that Gabby is a little bit, and mom may yell at her. But because that's just how life is. It cannot be perfect all the time. But God has blessed them, and you can tell they are a prayerful, believing family. We can do this, Black families. We could do this, and families of different origins, whether you're white, whether you're Hispanic, whether you're Latino, whether you're Asian. We can do this. We are humans, and together we are stronger. Now, mama and daughter, I know that you've got some good words of advice for our viewers. And so we're going to let you do that so that our viewers, hey guys, if you don't have a pen and a paper, this is the time to grab it, or go to the notes on your phone or your laptop, because you are about to get some nuggets right here.
I'll start. Sure. All right. So some advice that I would have, especially for young girls as well, is to believe in yourself. I mean, if you don't believe in yourself as much, or you have to believe in yourself the most, even though, your parents may believe in you so much, you have to believe in yourself as well to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. So be confident in yourself. Do something that you're passionate about. I mean, I've been able to grow my confidence through entrepreneurship. So be passionate about what you're doing, because if you are more passionate about it, you'll be able to keep going no matter what obstacle may be thrown at you. But another thing that I will also say that I also came up with was no is just an abbreviation for next opportunity. So after one no, after two no's, after however many no's you get, I mean, trust me, I may be young, but in entrepreneurship, we hear no's a lot. Like I heard no even before when we started the business. So you don't let no set you back. I mean, it's a universal word, but don't let 2 letters hold you back, maybe 2 years or further back than when you want to go. So believe in yourself, be passionate about what you're doing, and other people will become passionate with you. That's how you gain fans, supporters, followers, customers. And then also remember that no is just an abbreviation for next opportunity.
I think a lot of times we get stuck in not knowing what the full blueprint is. We don't know steps 4, 5, and 6. So we don't even step out on step 4. I hope that our story tonight inspired you to just take step 1. When Gabby was nagging us every day at 5 years old about creating a barrette that would not slip out of her hair, I mean, I honestly didn't know where to start. And even if when we came up with the idea after spending 2 years brainstorming, writing things down, testing other barrettes at the kitchen table over a 2-year period before we even launched. The idea came and I didn't know how to draw it. But as you make that first step and you seek God, like we did, God, we have an idea. I can't even draw it. In prayer, God shows me somebody in my church who can draw. I sit down with them and explain the idea in my head. And he came up with this amazing 3D image of our idea. God places people in your life to help you with step 2, with step 3. And you may not know what step 2 and step 3 and step 4 are, but a lot of us get stuck and we don't even make step 1 because I don't know what step 3 is. I don't know what step 4 is. I don't know what step 5 is. That's not faith. Faith is, I'm going to step out on step 1. I have no clue what step 2 is or step 3. I don't even know how I'm going to get step 1 done, but I'm going to put my energy and faith behind it and my effort, and it's going to pay off. So I hope this encouraged you that over a long period, this has not been an overnight success by no stretch of the imagination. 7 years in business, 2 years in development. This has been a 9-year project, and the best is yet to come. But it took persistence. It took not quitting. It took faith, and it took works, because that is true faith.
Whew. We could have been in church. Persistence, faith. Viewers, you heard, listeners, this family is amazing. They've done it. They did the hard work. Basically, they're telling us not to give up, and that if we have an idea, we should act on it. There's some ideas that I don't know if I can act on. Like, I really want to sing, but I don't have the voice, but there are other ideas that I could explore. Maybe I could write the lyrics and have somebody sing it, right? So that would be step 1.
Right.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, viewers. This has been amazing. We have learned about their journey. We have learned marketing ideas, Mommy and Me, the product confidence, GabbyBows.com. You got to go visit them. Look, the anniversary sale is coming up next week. You do not want to miss out on that. You really don't. And make sure you subscribe to that newsletter and follow them on social media. I mean, how cool will it be that you've had this kind of personal relationship with Gabby tonight, and then you're going to tune in to BET and see her beautiful face and be like, oh, that's my niece, right? Now, we are all related right now. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to everybody who supports Humanity Chats and keeps tuning in week after week. We have interesting conversations. Sometimes we're a little bit sad because that's just life, and sometimes we are glad. Today we are inspired, and you know what? Next week you are going to be inspired as well. Our upcoming guest is Alicia D. Williams. It's going to be an author spotlight. I mean, this woman, she's the correct, the awards, Coretta Scott King award recipient, Scepter Award. I mean, her book is a teacher's pick. She is a bestseller. You don't want to miss this woman. She is amazing. She just came out with a book this past January. She's really hot. So I'm surprised that we have her coming on Humanity Chats. Don't sleep on us, y'all. Tell people. Let them come. And Gabby, tell your friends, because her book, Genesis Begins Again, is a young adult book, which is really good. Have you read it?
I have not.
You have not? Okay, Gabby, I'm going to send you Genesis Begins Again tonight. I'll send you the Kindle version so that when you have time, I know you just finished your end of quarter exams, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So maybe you can read a few pages this weekend. I'm giving you work. I'm that auntie. Yeah. You don't even want to know. But yes, I hope you get to read it. It's a great book. It's a teacher's pick. She's going to be on next week, so we are looking forward to having Alicia D. Williams join us. We want to give a big shout out to Innovation Abound, our sponsors for February. We want to give a big shout out to our Marjy TV crew, everybody working behind the scenes. A special shout out to Andrea Beasley for getting all the questions and using her brain power when some of us are busy being lazy. Um, you know, thank you to the viewers, of course, the viewers and the listeners. You make the show. This is for you. You give us the topics of what you want us to talk about, and we do just that for you. And you keep coming back week after week. I don't know if I've forgotten anything. Usually I do forget what I was about to say, but please forgive me if I did. I hope you've had a lovely evening listening to the Goodwin. I was about to say sisters because they almost look like sisters, but um, to Rozalynn and Gabby, they have enjoyed talking to you as well. They are just a website away. Subscribe to the newsletter, and you will feel like you're hearing from them all the time. The brilliant ideas, the upcoming products. You got to follow their story because you know what? You don't want to say that, oh, had I known. No, you want to be part of this. One thing I have learned in this world is that when you celebrate with others, it helps your heart. It helps your mental health. You can find joy from other people's joy, especially these times where there is a lot of sad news. We got to find happy news, and we don't always find the happy news with us or within ourselves. And so sometimes it's with somebody else's joy. Gabby's gonna be on BET. That's my joy for the weekend. That's my auntie thing that I'm gonna be telling myself that, oh, my sweet Gabby is doing this, and you know what? I'm jumping on it. That's how I'm gonna get my joy. Find your joy. Celebrate with others. We thank you so much for joining us. Share this video with your network. This is enlightening. This is heartwarming. Share it with your network. Let's celebrate each other this Black History Month. And from Rozalynn, Gabby, and Marjy, we say good night.
Good night.
Good night.